As far as communication goes, by utilizing our Ethernet frames, utilizing our MAC addresses, and understanding the different types of traffic patterns, there are actually three different ways that we can communicate within a local area network. The most common way is directly from one station to another, which is known as Unicast. The whole idea is that a single source or originating station knows of a single destination station, or of course the receiving station in a conversation. In this case, frames are built to only include the destination's MAC address. And in this case, the only system which will examine a frame beyond layer 2 is the system that matches that MAC address, which is the third system here. In the case of broadcast-based communications, the idea behind a broadcast application is to communicate with all systems on a particular segment. So in this case, a broadcast packet is sent with a MAC address that's going to be all Fs, indicating to match on a wildcard every system in the network environment in this particular subnet. So each of the other systems is going to see this replicated traffic and will examine that traffic beyond layer 2, allowing it to go directly up to the application that originated the broadcast. The last type of communication that you have is multicast traffic. Multicast traffic is typically a very optimal type of traffic when we are dealing with technologies like streaming video or streaming audio. If we have an application where broadcast-based traffic would overwhelm a network and unicast-based traffic would mean that we cannot get that traffic pattern real-time enough. So typically, multicast is used to allow us to build the applications based upon advertising directly to a group identifier. In this case, what we see is that the source of a multicast stream will actually advertise directly to a client group. Any client which actually joins that group or listens on a particular socket will be able to hear what this system is saying. The idea behind being able to stream like a TV show or live radio show over the internet is to use multicast. Moreover, you'll begin to hear or see what that origin station is actually advertising whenever you tune into the client group or click on the application which tunes you into that socket. And so these are the differences and the types of communications that we have within a local area network. One of the key elements of multicast-based traffic that you want to be aware of is that a lot of optimized components on a network have actually converted some of their processes from a broadcast-based process to a multicast-based process. One of these is the concept of a routing protocol. Early routing protocols used to broadcast to advertise information about known routes to every system on the network and not just the router. Now, a lot of new routing protocols and more sophisticated routing protocols use a multicast port, a well-known port that only routers will listen to. Therefore, if a router must advertise any known data, it simply advertises it to that port or socket, and the only systems that will hear it are routers that are literally tuning into that channel. So it is used to optimize some of the traffic patterns in our local area network.